Good morning, folks. Cowboy here. So this morning, I'm going to try that recipe that my mom did of the biscuits. Only today, I am going to make some cat head biscuits. Of course, those are just bigger biscuits that look like about the size of a cat head. I'm going to be using this 3.5 inch cutter. So I'll show you those ingredients again and we'll get started. So here we go, some self-rising flour. I used 5 cups, buttermilk. Got some melted butter to put on top of the biscuits once they're cut. And then I did a little bit different with this. This is frozen grated butter. Now the recipe calls for a cup of shortening and I'm going to use a cup of butter. But it's grated and in small pieces. Supposedly that causes the biscuit to be fluffier and higher and taste better. So let's find out. And you can see I've got my sheet pan here that is heavily buttered. So we're going to go ahead and add in the butter. I thought I might need a little spatula. Even though that butter's frozen, it did begin to melt just a little bit. So let's get that worked in. Alright, we got that done. And now we'll begin to add the buttermilk, and we'll be back shortly. Alright, we got that buttermilk added. Now, we're going to start cutting the biscuits. And remember, we're not going to twist. We're just going to cut. Look at that. Nice thick biscuit. Alright, so we're going to get the rest of this back in shape and cut some more. Okay, let's put that butter on the top. Alright, we're going to let them sit here for just a couple minutes and then we'll put them in the oven. Alrighty, we've let those sit there and rise just a little bit. So we're going to put them in the oven at 450 for about 15 minutes. And set that timer. And with that, we're going to have some honey baked ham fried. Who knows? Maybe an egg or two. All right, we got that ham going. those look good. All right, let's get that done. So, while we're letting that ham fry and those biscuits finish, let's talk a little bit about the cat had biscuits. According to Southern Living says that when the farmers were making the biscuits every morning, that they didn't have a lot of time, so they just made their dough up and then they just pull out big hunks and throw them onto the pan. Hence, that came out to be known as a cat head biscuit. And others say, well, some people made just a big biscuit that looks about the size of a cat head. Well, whichever way, they are good. So, in a little bit, we'll enjoy one. All right, those biscuits came out of the oven. So let's take a look. Look at the crusty bottom. Look at that. Can you see that? And fluffy inside. Look at the heat. So now, I got me 2 big old pieces of ham and 2 fried eggs. So let's enjoy. And I'll see you on down the trail. I always let you see me taste one. So here we go. You see that crust? You hear that crunch? Wow. Fluffy. And delicious. See you on down the trail again.